We have super EZA details for Vegito Blue and Rosé. Chat, I know you're just as hype as me. This is the best possible outcome. Now, of course, I was going to make a video on the upcoming EZAs they can do, but they just dropped the information for us in a data download. So now, I mean, the whole world can see what they can do. Now, I'm actually speculating that LR Emerge Zamasu is going to EZA. Trunks and Vegeta, they're going to EZA the Int. Both of them are Int. I guess the two typings that need the most help right now is Int and STR, so I'm not really mad at that. But I guess who am I more excited for? I'm more excited for Rose, so I'm going to save Rosé for last. Let's look at Super Saiyan God Vegito. So let's start off with his regular EZA. So this guy, what you guys have to understand is Super EZA is a new thing that they're dishing out. And they're actually moving pretty fast with the Super EZAs, right? The fact that we're getting Rosé and Vegito Blue, I'm actually hoping for a lot of buffs, right? Make these guys good. I have not watched any private server videos. I know I'm like a little late to the party. I dropped my video last night and went to sleep. I could not, like 10 o'clock. For some reason, I just could not get past. I was so washed after that stream. I had to just take a nap. But this guy is not good right now. I mean, it's clear as day this guy is not good. Let's see what his Super EZA is looking like. I'm so glad the Dokkan Wiki just made it tab so we could just switch over easily. Oh, yeah. This is what I like to see. So, remember, this is the final step. Like, Vegito will never have this card will never get better than what he is now. Super E. I don't think they're going to do a third EZA. Like, that's not happening. This is his final boost. This is his final look. Let's hope he's going to be relevant for at least a solid 8 to 9 months. I would be happy with. Key +2 attack and defense 200%. Just 20% damage reduction. Launches 2 additional attacks, each would have a 50% chance of being a super. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. That's pretty good. He just gets 150% stats when attacking. For every attack performed, okay, this is really good. 30% extra attack for every attack. Okay. When receiving a normal attack, damage reduction rate 60%. Temporarily encounters with tremendous power. So he's going to have 80% damage reduction against counters. Okay. When receiving a super attack, high chance of evading enemies attack temporarily. So he just has a 50% chance to just dodge supers. This is like homage to the tech Gogeta, right? You know, you transform with the tech with base Vegeta, base Goku. You go into Gogeta, and then he just has a base 50 chance. Janemba has this as well, so that's pretty good. Chance of evading enemies attack 30% up temporarily when HP is 70% or less. Oh no, he just has a base 50% chance to just dodge. This is even better. Okay. Oh no, it says when receiving a super attack. No, I'm right. When all allies attacking in the same turn are super class characters, or when there's another Future Saga character attacking in the same turn, attacks are effective against all types. Super class allies attacking defense 40% for 2 turns, and extreme class allies attacking defense 40%. This guy's really good. 80% damage reduction against normals. He's gonna have 50% chance to just outright dodge the supers. Dodge nullification is something serious though. He's going to have a base 20% damage reduction. For a counter unit, he's going to be hitting hard. He is going to be super effective against all types because it's not going to be hard to run him next to a Future Saga category member or just a super class team. So we're going to be able to see the full abilities of this guy. This guy seems like he's going to be really good. I think this is actually going to be the best Vegito in the game, except for Super Vegito, obviously. But just standalone Vegito, this guy takes the cake 100%. He's going to be valuable. He's definitely going to be able to be ran. Now, the one thing I wish this guy had was some way to get the Scouter. Let's say, you know, you are above 50% HP and you can see where the supers are, right? Like, something like that would have been really lovely. But it's not that big of a deal because the team you're going to run him on, there's tons of Scouters anyways. So it's not going to be that big of a deal. I'm a little bit favorable, like, to Super Vegito, the AGO one. A lot of people have problems and gripes with that character. A lot of people had gripes with that character because people are like, oh, if he eats a super, he's not going to be able to tank it. But that's not the role he plays, right? Vegito is going to be a lot better than Super Vegito because he's going to have the chance to just dodge. And you only need to be able to dodge for the first couple of phases, right? You know, by the time we get to turn 4, turn 5, where we can pop these actives and get the Scouter, Vegito's, his dodge chance should be enough of a defensive mechanic against supers, right? You could go full dodge with this guy as well. You know, the reason why you can go full dodge is because even though he dodges, he's still going to counter. So, yeah, this guy's looking like a really good release. This is what we wanted to see. I'm actually hoping Rosé is somehow better, though. I don't know how they could make Rosé better. Make him like just a defensive god. Make him like the absolute, like, oh, he can't even just, he's just tanking supers. Fuck countering. He'll tank the supers. That's what I want from Rosé. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention the super attack effect. Greatly raises attacking defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to enemy. Not the best, not the worst, but it's definitely going to be impactful for those counters. It seems as if you're going to want to get the attack off first because he's going to get an extra 150% stats when attacking. So putting this guy in slot 2 and 3 is probably the best bet. And he's going to get this after all the supers he can possibly do. So I do like this. Now, this is Rosé's just easy A. They have to do a lot to make this guy good. Like, he's so bad with his easy A. Okay, so it looks as if they upgraded him quite a bit. Attack and defense 200%, just base 20% damage reduction. All allies key +3 and attack and defense 30%. And he gets a guaranteed super. Real tough basic effect. I like that. When receiving an attack, he gets an additional 200% defense and additional defense 100% when HP is 70% or less. For every attack received, attack 60% up to 300%. Multiplicative, by the way. Wow. Chance of performing a critical hit 10% up to 50%. And damage reduction rate 25% within the turn up to 50%. Okay. So this guy's going to have 70% damage reduction. Oh, and he's got guard. Yes! When all allies attacking in the same turn are extreme class characters, or when there's another future soccer category ally attacking in the same turn, guards all attacks. Super class allies chance of performing a crit 20%, and extreme class allies chance of performing a critical hit 20% for 2 turns. Yes. I like him. I like him. I like him a lot. He's going to be a hard hitter. He's going to be a great defender. I guess I'm not going to really the one thing people aren't going to like is that he's going to have to get hit. But the thing you're going to have to understand about this is he's going to have 50% damage reduction with guard on his first hit. So let's say, because when he just has a basic 20%. No, then he gets 25%. So no, he'll actually have 45%. Yeah. He'll have 45%. And then you get hit again. And what is that? Yeah. I like him. I think he's going to be good. That first hit can be scary still, though. It's the first hit that'll be scary. No, it really wouldn't, because he's going to get this extra 200% defense right here. Yeah, I think they did a good thing with this unit. I guess there's going to be one more unit I'll cover, you know, like as a secret, even though I didn't mention it in the thumbnail or the title. I'll go over the banner unit Beerus, and then we'll head I said Beerus, but I meant Champa. So God of Destruction, Ideals, Champa. I'm pretty sure this is the banner unit. Yeah, he's taking the blue, he's taking the Dokkan event medals. Yeah, Realm of Gods, Universe 6, category key +3 HP, attack and defense 130%. Now, I am going to have to make a video talking about the changes that they've made, the events and stuff like that, but it seems as if they're revamping, what is it called? Dokkan Virtual Clash or Ultimate Clash. For some reason, they're redoing it. Like, now, I was going to say this is a good sub leader for, you know, Dokkan Virtual Battle if you're like a new player and you don't have like a fully fleshed out box. But now you can, they're actually shortening it, and they're making the rewards easier, quicker. They're making it faster, which I do appreciate. It might be harder though. We'll see. So this Champa has an attack and defense 166%. Chance of performing a critical hit and damage reduction rate 22%. Realm of Gods or Universe 6 category allies key +2 and attack and defense 66%. This guy, you're running him with Kale and Khalifa. It's funny that this guy's coming out with this unit, but you're running this unit Not with this. You're not running a Champa unit next to Goku. It's not happening. You're running this unit next to Kellen Khalifa. That's who you're running. You're running this unit on that team. When all allies attacking in the same turn or Realm of Gods or Universe 6 category characters attack 166% up, chance of performing a critical hit and damage reduction rate 22% up, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type AGO and physical excluded to rainbow key spheres. Okay. For every key sphere, damn. Okay, this is huge. For every key sphere obtained, defense 111% up to 66 or 666%. That is a tongue twister. 6 or more key spheres obtained, which you're probably gonna want to do to get this anyways. Chance of performing a critical hit and damage reduction rate 22. Dude, this guy's a good banner unit. Holy shit. And when attacking with 12 or more key, damn. These are only chances, but this guy can hit really good, really hard. He's gonna be solid defensively. Because he's got damage reduction everywhere. Damage 22% there, 22% here, 22% there. So he's gonna have 66% damage reduction pretty much. He doesn't have guard or anything like that. He doesn't have like dodge. But this seems to be a decent banner unit, right? Let me know what you guys think of Rosé and Vegito Blue. I'm excited for Rosé, man. And these characters, they drop tonight. Like, guys, this is not like. This is huge, right? These guys drop tonight. Yeah, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. today, July 6th. It's 9:16 right now. In 12 hours, we will be summoning. You better be there. I guess all these Rosés drop as well. I guess I'll make a video on like the Rosé team or the free-to-play Rosé Extreme team. Definitely gonna have to make a video on that. But it seems to be a lot, right? Like, this is 1 Rosé, 2 Rosé, 3 Rosé, 4 Rosé, 5 Rosé, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are these like, is this like, okay, is this the pre-awakening of this Rosé? How does this work? Because there's a lot going on. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna have to just make a whole video on just the free-to-play Rosés by themselves, yeah. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you next time.